So you're thinking about starting a drone business, but you don't know where to start. I got 5 tips that'll help you determine whether or not starting a drone business is right for you. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Royal Valley Tech. My name is Eric, and I'm the owner of Royal Valley Tech LLC, which is an aerial photography and aerial cinematography company. Make sure you guys like and follow and watch this video all the way up to the end as I give you 5 tips on determining should you start your drone business today. I remember not too long ago, I was in the position that you are in right now. I found myself scrolling through YouTube and I saw this drone video. I'll never forget it. It was an African-American man who was flying his drone. Then there was police sirens in the background and they asked him, "Hey, do you have a license to fly that thing?" And he does this right here. He goes into his pocket, licks his license just like this, slaps it on his forehead, and tells the police to go away. From that moment, I knew that I wanted to be in the drone industry. But like everyone else, including yourself, I didn't know where to begin. So what I ended up doing is immediately I began to scour YouTube to look for any videos that could possibly help me get started with my drone career. The first important tip that you need to know is that you need to get your Part 107 certification. There are many places on YouTube and many YouTube channels where you can go and you can either sign up for any of the courses or you can do your own research and studying for materials that'll help assist you pass the Part 107 certification exam. I did everything. I scoured the internet and I found a lot of material out there. I was able to study on my own 5 days, go register to take the exam, and passed with an 80%. But the only way that it was possible is being very attentive to detail and doing a lot of extensive research. I crammed a lot into a short period of time. When I took my exam, it cost me $175 for me to take that exam. So the first tip is the most important tip. Are you dedicated enough to take your Part 107 exam, commit to it, study like crazy, and make sure that you pass the exam to get your certification? That is the first and most important tip. Tip number 2, do you have a company structure in place? And if not, are you willing to put a company structure in place? Be sure to make sure that your business is registered with whatever state that you're in, as well as have all the documents necessary to operate in your area. Tip number 3, finding out what niche you would like to be in. The reason why this is very important is because it will likely dictate which drone you purchase. Now, when I first started, I just wanted to be into the cinematography aspect, which is why I ended up buying the DJI Mini 3 Pro. Now, the DJI Mini 3 Pro for me would answer any task that I had with just taking some real cool photos and some really cool videos for social media. You can take this same approach, or you can try and find out a niche and get directly into that area and start your career there. Now, once I got the hang of that, I ended up upgrading to the DJI Mavic 3 Classic, where I use it for a lot of my workload. Now, I'll be quite honest with you. You can make some serious money in the real estate industry, but the real estate market is overly saturated with both licensed pilots such as myself, as well as unlicensed pilots. Hopefully the FAA holds up to its word and starts to enforce the Part 107 certification for any form of commercial piloting, so that the market could be cleared up a bit and be less saturated. Now that you got all of that out the way, and you got a good idea of what niche you plan on spending a lot of your time in, it's time to build a portfolio. This is where you're going to spend a lot of time building up your brand and building up your skills as a drone pilot. It's very important that you abide by all of FAA's rules and regulations so that you can continue to have your certification and continue to work as a licensed pilot. Here's one of my examples here where I just took some time out of the day to go into the park and film these epic visuals that just shows a vibrant area, which is calming and somewhere where you can just spend your time and kind of get away from the world. And it's not too far from the city. Video montages is also a great way to spend your time and also put yourself in a position to get a lot of practice with editing, as well as getting those drone photos and footages that you would need to give clients upon request. Putting your business together. Now, being in the drone industry just isn't, hey, can I fly a drone and take some pictures of this? Or can I fly my drone and take some pictures of that? Or this property would look really cool with a drone. No, it's a lot much deeper than that, and it requires a whole lot of preparation. You want to be able to give high quality deliverables to your client, and you want to be able to have a structure that they can follow along with. And giving a clear and defined process is what's going to attract more clients to you. Deliverables are highly important, so they need to be very clear and they need to be of very high quality. Editing has to be supreme. There are many photographers and videographers out there who have been in the industry for a very long time who have immaculate editing skills. So being a drone photographer and cinematographer, the expectation is no different. Well, that's it for now. Hopefully you've gotten all 5 tips written down. You're able to give yourself a very deep self-evaluation so that you could determine whether or not starting a drone business is for you. Make sure you like and subscribe and click that notification bell so that when I have new content coming out, you are alerted as soon as possible. Because hey, you'll never know when the next tip comes out that can send your drone business to the elite status that you desire it to be.